Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Pete's Cookhouse. Where Sunday is a little rainy today, a little droopy and gloomy and blah. So I was thinking about doing something like simple and fun, a little like comfort food. Um, I was on YouTube this week and I came across a German channel where I do a lot of looking around of what other food channels are doing and stuff like that. And I came across this breakfast sandwich from a German channel. I can't remember what the name is, but anyways, it looked really easy and simple to do and very delicious. So I decided to do it, but do it my version because the end result was really nice, but it was a little because there's an egg on it and it was a little too slimy to my liking. And what we're going to do is we're going to also utilize strictly the air fryer to do this. So basically, what it is, it's going to be a breakfast sandwich with cheese, ham, egg, and cheese on top again, salt and pepper, and basically that's it. And we're going to do it all in the air fryer. So stay tuned. I'll get what I need to start, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. So, what we're going to be needing for this, the first part of it, I'm going to start the air fryer. I'm going to get it up to temperature. So, I'm going to air fry 350, and time will be 20 minutes. We're going to get it started. So, we're going to build our grilled cheese, or ham and cheese sandwich, or grilled cheese. Um, Simple. Now, they used mayo on the outside, but you can use whatever you want. You can use either, we use Basel margarine because it's a lot healthier, or you can use butter. You can use mayo if you prefer. A lot of people say mayo has a different taste. I just find personally it browns the same way as butter. But again, it's your preference. I'm gonna go with Basel. I'm gonna go with a little healthier avenue to it. And basically, what we're going to be doing is um, ham and cheese grilled cheese sandwich. So we are going to butter the outside of our bread, and then we're going to build it. Very simple, very quick. So let's use this. Take this. So we're doing this while our air fryer is getting up to temperature. So, like I said, you can use whatever you want on the outside of it. It doesn't really matter. It's your preference. If you are a mayo person, then go ahead with the mayo. So we have that done. Now, because the butter is on the outside, we just flip this here. The ham that I'm using is just Black Forest ham in a package, nothing special. I didn't go to the deli counter to get it sliced or anything like that. I just bought pack of ham. So take your cheese, put it on top. Take your ham, put that on top. Now, and then with this, here's the little thing. Well, I should have done it the other way around. Doesn't matter. What I'm going to be doing, you can also, here's another thing. You can also have butter on the inside. Like you can butter the inside, put it on there. It's going to make it even more moisture, right? Something like that?
Something like that.
Something like that. Okay. So, just because there's a little thing that we're going to be doing afterwards, I'm going to just flip it like that. Doesn't matter. Then, I need something to make an indent on the top layer. So I will use a big spoon. So, this is what I do. Do an indent like this. The reason why is once this is all toasted, we're going to put an egg in here. Then we're going to cook the egg in the air fryer. So, nice little indent. I don't know if you guys can see this here. Put an indent like that. See that? There you go. Now we're going to put, what they did in the show is they put mayo on top, but I'm going to put butter. So I'm going to just brush some butter on here. Like that. Now we're going to do this in two phases. In the original video, it was all one phase, where they took their sandwich, they put the egg in it, put it in the frying pan, and they just covered it and wait for it to cook. But I don't know, I didn't like the end result. So we're going to put this in the air fryer. We're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to flip it also, like we did with the normal grilled cheese. Turn the light on it. We're going to keep an eye on it. So once that is nice and brown and toasted like a normal grilled cheese, we're going to take it out, and then we're going to crack our egg, and we're going to grate our cheese and add salt and pepper. We're going to pop it back in there, and we'll see the end results. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. For those of you who were paying attention to the video, you probably noticed that I only put one slice of cheese. So when I was off air, I realized there was a slice of cheese laying here, and I went, oh shit. So I pulled it out, and I put the other slice on top where it was supposed to go. So cheese at the bottom, ham in the middle, another slice of cheese on top of that. Put your bread, close it all up, make your indent, put your butter, pop it in the air fryer. Keep an eye on it as it's doing its thing. Once it's nice and golden brown and toasty, we're going to pull it out. We're going to pop our egg on top of it. We're going to grate our cheese. We're going to use Havarti cheese just because it tastes good. It pairs well with eggs, I think. And after that, we're going to cook it, and we're going to take it out and give it a test. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're going to take a look at this. We're going to pull it out. We're going to flip it and put it back in. Just make sure that everything's getting all nice and toasted in there. So let's pull this thing out. Take a look at it. Yeah, this is getting nice and brown on this side. So we are going to flip it this way, just so that we can brown the underside. Mush it a little bit, pop it in there. Close it up. And we let it do its thing. Now, this air fryer we're not sponsored by, but I find is one of the best ones out there. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff with it just to show you how you can utilize this brand. There is a basket that comes with it. It's a rotating basket, so you can do home fries or homemade fries in there, and it keeps it rotating. So it's basically crisping and browning all over the place. Like, I mean, like, it's not just one side. You don't have to flip it. It keeps on rotating. That rotator also, there's a spit that comes with it. So you can actually make a 3-pound chicken in there, rotisserie style, which we'll be doing eventually just to show you how it is. The whole process takes about 40 minutes to cook rotisserie style. So it's something that I'm excited to try, and I really love that little, call it an oven, really. It's not just an air fryer, but it's also a convectional oven and all sorts of stuff. So we're gonna discover it together. And for those that are, I don't know, limited in what they can use and what they can cook with, air fryer would probably be your go-to thing. It's basically you can pretty much do anything you want with it. You can even bake with it if you want to. So Anyways, with that said, um, we'll be back shortly. We're just gonna wait for this to toast, and we're gonna flip it and put our egg on it, and then put it back in, and it's simple as that. Stay tuned. Hi guys, so we're back. So we're gonna pull this thing out. It's nice and brown, and we're gonna do phase 2 to it, which is we're gonna add the egg. So that's nice, brown and toasty. Flip this over like this. Now we're probably gonna have to redo our little indent here, just to make sure nothing goes flying anywhere. So, like that. We grab our egg and very careful to have everything stay in one place. Now, we are going to use our Barty cheese. And I think my grater is in the sink. I used it for lunch. Somebody's doing something outside. All right, so just grade your cheese. Just gonna just a quick wipe here. And normally what you do is you just go around. Now, in the video, they were using a toothpick and puncturing the yolk. I don't know why. I just poked it with a knife and hope it gives the same result. So, anyways, if anybody does know why, then write in the comments below. So now we add salt and pepper. Like that. And we put this back in the air fryer. So if you want to take a look, this is what it looks like. Like that. You wanna, anyways, you'll see when it comes out. So pop this back in here, and we're gonna cook our egg. And that will be it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna wait for that to cook. I'm gonna clean this all up, and after that, we're gonna have the big reveal and the taste test, and that will be it. So, stay tuned. I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. So, I think this thing's done. It looks like it's done. So we're gonna take it out, and we're gonna take a look. Well, a little bit more. A little bit. A little too slimy still. So we'll give it a couple more minutes, and we'll come back and we'll take a look at it. Hey guys, so okay, it looks done. Let's try it again. So let's see if because I don't want the egg to be runny and well, the yolk that's fine, but I don't want the white to be like uncooked, like raw egg. So that was my whole thing about the original video that I saw. See, this thing's a lot better now. Okay, when I first took it out the first time, it was really jiggly. That's not what I wanted. So, turn that off. So we can say a whole 22 minutes to take that it takes to do this thing from start to finish. I'm assuming a little less than that, uh, maybe 15. So, put this back here. All right. We are going to cut this, and I'm gonna do what I normally do: take a little picture, blah blah blah, and show you and taste test it. So, don't move. Be right back. Well, from the outside looking in or looking into it, I mean, it was looking good until I actually cut into it, and the thing is like still slimy inside, and it's
Uh-oh.
not what I want. And you can't have everything perfect. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to reset, and I have another idea. We're going to do the same thing, kinda, but I'm going to. I have another method of doing it. So we'll call this, Charlie and I, we'll call this one number one. Didn't work. We're going to toss this in the garbage because that's where it has to go. And give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to reset. We're going to redo this whole thing, and we're going to do it right this time. Stay tuned. All right, guys, take 2 of the ham and cheese breakfast sandwich. So, again, let's do it. We're going to add butter to our bread. We do one side. I'm going to put all of that in the air fryer. So we're going to flip this like this. We're going to do, this time we're going to do butter inside too, just because. So that. We're going to put our sliced cheese. Air fryer is to temperature right now. So, okay, so cheese, ham, another slice of cheese on top. So we know that this part works because we've done it before. So, okay, so add our butter to the inside part of it, like that. Center this like this. We're going to use our spoon to make the famous indent. I don't think we're going to be really utilizing the indent on this version of it, but you know, because what I'm planning on doing is pre-cooking the egg. So take that, we're going to pop it in here, get all that nice and toasted. So while that is getting all nice and toasted, we are going to cook our egg, pre-cook it. So grab our egg. I'm going to do it on the flat top in the back here. Simple reason is I don't think I have enough butane. I can try it. I think I'm probably enough for an egg, so I'll do that. Little stove. Unscripted and unplanned. Right, Mom? Uh-huh. She's at a point where she really doesn't care anymore. She just plays on her game.
I do so care.
She just gets out of the ring and says, "Here, you go do your thing."
Isn't that the right thing to do?
No. People would like to have you involved, too.
It's too small for both of us.
One day, ladies and gentlemen, she will be on this side here of the camera, and we will be cooking something together.
Oh boy. It's going to be a disaster.
Yeah, because she doesn't cook.
I was going to say, I can't cook.
I'll teach you.
That's why we have you.
Yeah, but what happens if I die?
Yeah, there's that.
There's that. All right, so we're going to start this little butane thing. There you go. We're going to... See, that's the thing. Egg... I'm sure you can cook an egg in the air fryer, but the way this thing was going, probably not the best way to do it. So, what I recommend, if you're going to do a couple of these sandwiches, pre-cook your eggs. Kind of like what we did for the hot dog, right? You pre-cook your egg, and after that you just put it on top of there. And, you know that your egg is going to be cooked, and you know that your people that you're serving it are not going to go, ooh. Kind of like what you did one time. Told me you're not going to eat that slop because the French toast and the eggs were runny.
Oh.
Let's just say the French toast weren't fully cooked.
Say that again.
I thought they were. But somebody thought it wasn't. Alright, so we're going to keep this in check so that it doesn't go running all over the place and that it still fits on the sandwich that we're making. That looks good right there. And once that's all nice cooked on both sides, we're going to be sunny side. No, we're going to do over easy. Just making sure that everything, nothing slimy is left behind. And then you put your salt and pepper. Season it. You can season it after if you want. You can season it before. I just like to have everything done. Your fire's too hot. Yeah, that's what's happening. What I like to do is, as soon as I flip it, make sure I don't overcook the yolk. I turn my heat off, so I just let it cook on residual heat. Didn't know that, did you?
Probably not.
Do you care?
No.
Okay, so this thing's getting nice and toasted on this side. Okay, so we're going to take it out. We're going to flip it, toast the other side. Do this like this. Do that. Put it back in. All right. So this thing here. See, this is beautifully cooked egg to perfection. If I poke the yolk,
I was going to ask you that.
it's gonna run.
It's going to run?
Yeah, that's what we want though.
Yeah.
We want the yolk to run, not the white to run.
No.
Okay. So, while this thing is browning on the other side, I'm gonna put stuff away and clean up a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and continue with that. Right? Don't go away. All right, guys. So this thing is nice and toasted on both sides. So we're gonna take it out. We're gonna continue to build. So we still have 13 minutes on the counter here. That's gonna be enough to melt our cheese and get our grilled cheese breakfast sandwich done. So flip this over. I'm going to indent it just for good measures, not because we're cooking anything in it, but because we want the egg to sit proper in it. Right. So we are going to grab our egg and we're going to sit it on top like this. Okay, like that. Now we're going to add our cheese to this. Again, we're still using Havarti cheese. And we're going to grate it all around just to make like a nice little seal. Huh?
A lot of cheese.
No, it just looks like a lot of cheese. You can never have enough.
Because it is a lot of cheese.
Can't have enough cheese. Cannot. Probably have a different tune later on when my arteries are clogged. Alright, so we put this back in there until the cheese melts, and then we're going to take it out. We're going to cut it, and we're going to reveal it. And I think this is going to be the one. Alright? Be right back. Alright, guys. Oh, message from the production booth. Alright, so this thing's ready. We're going to pop it out. Beautiful. Just gorgeous. There. Put this back in here. So, okay. One thing I did notice about this, my version of it, is that it doesn't sit as nicely as the first one on top of it because it's already cooked. But at least you're winding up with a cooked egg. So, yeah, the yolk is nice and runny, but the rest of the egg is nicely cooked. So we're going to give it a cut, and we're going to reveal the inside, and then we're going to test it. We're going to let it cool off a little bit, and then we're going to taste it. So stay tuned. All right, guys, we're back. So I've attached some pictures to the video. You can see how this thing looks like. It looks really tasty, to be honest with you. It looks like a nice ham and cheese breakfast sandwich. So the yolk is really nice and runny. So I'm going to take a bite and see what happens. This is really good.
No yolk.
No yolk. It was really good. It's so simple to make. You saw how simple it is. I guess production's not agreeing with us. Anyway, Black Forest ham, sliced cheese. Cook the egg first. Make sure it's to your doneness. Place it on top of the sandwich. Put the cheese on top, and just throw it back into the air fryer. And all in all, I mean, like, it takes about 15 minutes to make, not even, and you can make a ton of them at the same time. So having family and friends or whatever for breakfast, or even like the last episode when I made something for Nathan, because he's a air fryer addict, and he's always running out of ideas of what to make with the air fryer. You can make this, Nathan. The ham and cheese breakfast sandwich. Take it, bring it, do that before school or whatever. It's a great little sandwich. It's tasty and it's filling. So that's the show for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification, and hit the like button. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, guys.